Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all my fellow friends, and of course to my beloved lecturer Dr. Hainu Akmal binti Rahim. Today, my teammates and I would like to discuss our group project video about the country that we choose, which is Canada, and how it relates to microeconomics. So, my name is Muhammad Inaika bin Muhammad Najib. I'm here to explain introduction. First of all, I would like to elaborate or explain about background of the Canada country. So, for your information, Canada is one of the world's wealthiest countries, boosting an advanced economy and good living standards. While not all Canadians are equally wealthy, the majority of Canadians have relatively well-paying occupation and access to contemporary convenience that individuals in other countries can only dream of. Canada is today a highly developed country with one of the highest per capita incomes in the world. Ontario is the hub of economic activity, having the country's largest industrial base and agricultural sector. Toronto, Ontario is the leading financial and service hub. The country is extraordinarily rich in natural resources, including minerals, petroleum and natural gas, forests, expensive fishing seas, and hydroelectric rivers and falls. So, that is explanation on background of the Canada. How about demographic of Canada? Firstly is population distribution. Canada is a country located in North America, known for its vast landscapes, multicultural society, and strong economy. As of 2024, Canada has an estimated population of approximately 39 million people, which is the current population of Canada is 39,927 and 893 based on Worldmeter's elaboration of the latest United Nations Data 1 2024, and estimate at 39 million and 742 and 430 people at mid-year. If you guys can see right now, the Worldmeter has shows the Canada population from 1950 until 2024. Canada population is equivalent to 0.49% of the total world populations. Moreover, Canada ranks numbers 38 in the list of countries and dependencies by population. Secondly, for ethnic diversity, Canada prides itself on being one of the most ethnically diverse countries in the world. According to recent census data, over 20% of Canadians identify as a visible minority, with significant population from South Asia, East Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. This diversity enriches Canadian culture, but also presents unique challenges in terms of integration and social cohesion. Among the examples that show the estimated racial diversity that exists in this country in 2024, as you guys can see right now on the screen, which is the statistic of Canada ethnicity. So, the first is English with 15.6% and follows by Canadian with 14.7%, then French with 12.1% and follows Irish, Scottish, German, Indian, Chinese with 40.3%, Italian with 1.7%, Ukrainian, First Nations, Métis and others. So to finish my part, understanding Canada's demographic background provides valuable context for analyzing macroeconomic behaviors within its diverse population on the interaction between demographics such as structure and so on. So that's all from my part, and next I will pass to my teammates Amiruddin to explain their parts. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Amiruddin. So I will talk about capitalism in Canada. Capitalism in Canada is characterized by a mixed economy that combines elements of free market capitalism with significant government involvement. The Canadian economic system prioritizes private enterprise and market-driven policies, but also incorporates social welfare programs and regulation to ensure a balance between economic growth and the public well-being. Capitalism also has advantage and disadvantage. So I will talk about advantage first. There is a freedom economic choice. Consumer can choose what to buy, and producer also can freely choose what and which method to use to produce goods. Consumer and producer can buy land and properties. The existence of competition encourages R&D. Therefore, this makes the economy move toward efficient use of resource and economic scales. Economic growth also can be achieved. Next, for disadvantage, there will be a wide gap in the middle of the rich and the poor. The rich will be rich and the poor will be poor. This results in a pyramid-shaped income distribution where the minority is rich and the majority is poor. Monopoly power also established. The bigger firms enjoy economic scale and will force out smaller firms from the industry. Existence of unemployment where the situation supply of labor is more greater than the demands of workers. This explains the high rate of unemployment is the most capitalist states. That's all for me. I will pass to my groupmate.
So thank you groupmate for your idea. So Assalamualaikum, my name is Denaikan bin Rizan. So I want to presentation about socialist economic system. So I want to introduce about socialist. Socialist is an economic system where the means of production like factory and land are collectively owned usually by the government or cooperative. Its aim to reduce inequality and ensure basic needs such as healthcare and education are accessible to all. For example, Canada means economy reflects socialist principle through universal healthcare funded by tax, providing medical service regardless of income. And characteristic, we have a 5-point: public ownership, central planning, wealth redistribution, social welfare, and limited market rule. So, about public ownership, government control major industry, and central planning, economic activity are planned to meet social needs. And about wealth redistribution, progressive taxation, reduce inequality, and social welfare, universal access to essential like healthcare and education. And then the last one, limited market rule, less focus on profit and competition. And for advantage, we have a 4-point: reduce inequality through wealth redistribution, easier universal access to basic needs, promote economic stability via central planning, and focus on community welfare over individual profit. And then for disadvantage, we have a 4-point. So the first one may lead to inefficiency due to lack of competition and over reliance on the state, can reduce individual initiative. And third, high tax might burden citizen. And fourth, the last one, innovation could be limited by reduced profit incentive. So that's all my part. So I want to pass to my groupmate. So thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nafi and I will be talking about the mixed economic system in Canada. A mixed economic system is a system combining capitalism and socialism principles. It features a free market with government intervention to balance economic growth, efficiency, and social welfare. One of the countries that implements mixed economic system is Canada, and it is one of the 9th largest economy as of 2024. It is also ranked 14 in the 2023 Corruption Perception Index, which is low. The characteristics of mixed economic system is coexistence between public and private sectors. Individuals and businesses operate profit-driven industries. The government owns and manages key industries like healthcare, education, and infrastructure. There's also freedom in decisions about production, consumption, and investment. There's also certain regulation to ensure fairness and environmental sustainability. The advantages of a mixed economic system is consumer choice. There's a wide range of goods and services that are available due to the freedom of choice, giving consumer options. Economic efficiency, where the private sector that drive innovation and efficiency through competition, high quality goods and services are ensured. Social welfare. Government-funded programs like healthcare, education, and others allow the reduction of poverty and inequality to ensure basic needs are met. The disadvantages of mixed economic system is that there is so much risk of overregulation. Too much government intervention may stifle entrepreneurship and possibly slow economic growth. Aside from that, there are also burden from high tax. Funding public services may require a high tax rate, which could discourage productivity and investment. The last but not least, corruption. Programs and public funds may be prone to be corrupted due to corrupt leaders, reducing effectiveness. That is all from me, and I will pass it to my groupmate. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Adari. The Islamic economic system grounded in finance, social justice, and Sharia provide interest riba, promotes wealth distribution, although charity, zakat, and encourage ethical investments while avoiding harmful industries like gambling and alcohol. In Canada, it operates alongside the capitalist framework, offering Sharia compliant services such as interest fee, mortgages, profit sharing, investment, and ethical funds. It improves fair trade, transparency, and community welfare with Muslim organizations supporting social programs and charitable initiatives. Although limited access to Islamic banking remains a challenge, to growing demand for ethical finance offers significant opportunities. The system, in line with the Quran and Hadith, ensure that only halal goods and services are produced, avoiding haram products. Goods are categorized into daruriyah, necessary goods, hajiyah, comfort goods, and kamaliyah, tahsiniyah, luxury goods. Maintaining balance, the system is based on 5 key principles such as Tauhid, Rububiyah, Tazkiyah, Khalifah, and Ukhuwiyah.
Thank you, Hadari. So for the last part, which is the conclusion, can be explained with a capitalist economic system is defined by free markets and the absence of the government intervention in the company. Canada is a capitalist economic country. Capitalist economic system is well organized and less governmental. Furthermore, there are discouraging assessment which force people to trade with one another as well as further evolution. A capitalist economic system, sometimes known as laissez-faire, is one in which the government has no role in economic decision making and the private sector is in charge of producing goods and services. There is a self-determination option. Consumers are free to choose what they want to buy, while producer can specify what to produce, where to produce, when to produce, and how to manufacture the goods and services. People have the right to possess a property because the government will not seize property owned by individuals. Furthermore, work is mobile. Geographical mobility of labor is enabled, allowing workers to move from one location to another. And then, occupational mobility of labor is permitted, allowing a worker to transition from one occupation or employment to another. A producer's ultimate goal is to maximize profit while minimizing costs, whereas a consumer's goal is to maximize enjoyment. Okay, that's all from our group project video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.